bombs because I've actually got quite a lot of bath bombs, more than any other product. So the first bath bomb I have to share with you is called Monsters Ball, and I was really excited. I saw a demo of this in the shop and I thought it looked absolutely fantastic. I also saw some demos at the Lush Creative Showcase last week, and I just think this is going to be absolutely amazing in the bath. And Monsters Ball contains neroli oil, so it's really uplifting and toning. It also has lime oil, so again really uplifting and protecting. And I think his eye is actually made out of fair trade cocoa butter, so that's going to add a really nice softening and conditioning element to the bath. And I really can't wait to use this. I think it's going to be an absolute showstopper. And Monsters Ball is £4.25, and I actually ended up getting two because even though I haven't used this product before, I thought if I love it as much as I think I'm going to and it sells out, then I will be gutted. So the next bath bomb I have is Autumn Leaf, and this is the most anticipated in my opinion and the one that I absolutely had to get. It smells exactly like grass, which comes in the form of a shower gel, a bubble bar and a bubble rune as well, but I think they're all discontinued. But I actually have a sneaky bottle of grass in my stash, so I'm going to have a grass bubble bath with Autumn Leaf bath bomb as well. Anyway, now that I've established how much I love the scent of this, I'll explain a bit more about the actual bath bomb itself. So it contains sandalwood oil, which is really uplifting and soothing, as well as neroli oil, which again is uplifting, and bergamot oil, which again is really cleansing and uplifting. I think that's kind of the citrusy smell that's coming through is coming from this. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think this contains sandalwood, a kind of scent or an oil, which gives it a really earthy tone. And Autumn Leaf is £3.75, and it has green, yellow and pink running through it. So I think again this is going to create a bit of a pattern in the bath. And I always give a little bit of a hint that I run my bath first and wait for the water to become still before I use my bath bomb, because sometimes they are meant to create a pattern and a bit of bath art, and if the tap's running and it's swishing the water about, then it kind of distorts the pattern. Also, I think you're supposed to lay this in flat like this on the water, and I'm really excited. I think I'm going to take some pictures of this one, and actually if I'm uploading this video on Sunday, then I will probably upload some pictures of this very soon. Next is a bath bomb called Pumpkin, and probably the most Halloween-y products out of all of the collection. This one smells like pumpkin pie. There is no other scent to describe this one. It contains pimento berry oil, which is an antioxidant, and also vanilla absolute, which is beautifully fragranced. And I can definitely smell cinnamon coming from this, so it's a really warming and again really Halloween-y scent, and I think this is going to be really great to have on a cosy night. And the pumpkin bath bomb is £3.95. So the fourth and final bath bomb from my haul is called Lord of Misrule, and this is a product that I have tried for as long as I can remember really. I think definitely the last 3 or 4 Christmases from Lush. And this is just such a pleasant smell. It's very warming and earthy, and I think this is just really great in the bath. It contains black pepper oil, which again is warming and clarifying, and also patchouli oil, which is very exotic and earthy, and I think it has vanilla as well, so that's really beautifully fragranced. So when you pop this in the bath, it crackles and fizzes away because I think it has popping candy in the middle, and actually inside is a really rich, deep berry colour, so it creates sort of like a red wine colour to your bath. So this is just so lovely and one of my favourites. It's so pleasant on a cold autumnal evening. It's very warming indeed. And Lord of Misrule bath bomb is £3.95, and it actually came in a shower cream as well, which I didn't get this year. I tried it last year but I wasn't too keen on it. I think that was only one of 2 things that I didn't get from the collection this year, was the Lord of Misrule shower cream, and there was something else that and I think one of the soaps. I think it was the Magic Wand soap that I just wasn't keen on. I got another soap which I preferred instead. Okay, now moving on to soaps. There are 2 soaps in the Halloween collection this year. One is called Magic Wand and the second is called Fireside, and that is the one that I got. So as you can imagine, Fireside is an extremely warming scent. It contains clove wood oil, which is spicy and stimulating, vanilla absolute, and also extra virgin coconut oil, which is softening and moisturising. The only way that I can describe this is the diptyque, I think it's called Foie de Bois. That's obviously not how you pronounce it, but they have a candle that smells exactly like a crackling fire, and just everything about this reminds me of that candle and cosy autumnal nights. I think it's got cloves in it as well, and it kind of reminds me of the Hot Toddy shower gel. I'm not saying they're from the same scent family, but that's just what it reminds me of, very warming. And this is actually supposed to have a flame pattern running through it, which you'll see from the videos of the launch and also online. I'm sure you've seen all these pictures before, but annoyingly enough, the way the lady cut my soap doesn't look like a flame at all, but I still love it. It smells exactly the same and it's going to do exactly the same as if it had a flame running through, but little things like that just really annoy me. And this chunk cost me £6.95. I think it works out about £4.95 per 100 kilograms, but they hand cut the soap, so it's always a little bit different. So another little character from the Halloween collection is called Boo, and he's a bath melt, and just anything with a face on, anything novelty, I just can't get enough of. I think he is so cute, and he is actually melting, so I'm going to have to be very gentle with him. And so I'm not too keen on bath melts just because I prefer bubble bars or bath bombs. I prefer a little bit of a show in the bath. But I saw a demo of this on the night and the water just turned into the fluffiest, whitest, cloudiest bubbles, and I just thought I had to try it. So this bath melt contains ginger oil, which is really refreshing, fair trade cocoa butter, which is softening and conditioning, geranium oil, which is toning and balancing, and mimosa absolute, which is cleansing and calming. And the Boo bath, that was really hard to say, the Boo bath melt is £3.50. And I can feel as he's been melting on my fingers, it's really not like a horrible oil, that's the wrong way to put it, but more of like a deep conditioning, like sort of a coconut oil. So I just know that when I use this in the bath, my skin is just going to be really moisturised and hydrated, which is definitely something I need right now because my skin is super dehydrated. Next I have Goth Fairy, and she is a shimmer bar. So I was confused if this was cosmetic or more of like a massage bar, but the lady actually tried some on my arm and it felt so nice. I've decided to use it as a massage bar, but do be warned, if you do use it as a massage bar, you'll be absolutely covered in shimmer. So Goth Fairy contains bergamot oil, which is really uplifting, as well as grapefruit oil, which again is really refreshing, a very strong scent coming from this, and almond oil, which is super hydrating for skin and hair. So she is very fragrant, quite like blackcurrant, and I've not actually smelled like anything like this before from Lush, so it's quite nice to smell something new. And Goth Fairy is £5.50, which is quite pricey because she is so small, but I think again she's melting in my hands, so I'm just going to pop her down for a second. So again, I think she is very beneficial for the skin. All the almond oil and the grapefruit oil is just going to soak into your skin and make you really refreshed and really nourished and hydrated. So the very last product I have to share with you from the Halloween collection, I'm sure you can guess as to why I've left it until last, and it is the Sparkly Pumpkin Bubble Bar. And I cannot explain enough how much I love this product. Everything about it just reminds me of autumn and settling down on a cosy evening and having a bubble bath and getting into my pyjamas, and the scent of this is just really nostalgic for me. The Sparkly Pumpkin contains grapefruit oil, which is really uplifting and refreshing, as well as lime oil, and also juniper berry oil, which is very balancing, and I think that kind of gives it an earthy tone. It's very citrusy from the grapefruit and the lime oil, but then there's an earthy tone to it as well, which helps to just balance your mood. And I think actually this is the only bubble bar from the Halloween collection this year, which I'm quite surprised about, and my fingers are just going to get covered in glitter, so I need to be very careful what I'm touching. But I was quite surprised that there was only one bubble bar. Bubble bars are my favourite products from Lush, so I would have liked to see more. However, the Christmas collection is coming out next week and I cannot contain my excitement. It is my absolute favourite time of year. I actually make a day of going to Lush and choosing all my Christmas products, but I'm quite torn whether to actually go next week and get everything. I'm not quite ready to let go of autumn and start thinking about Christmas yet. I like to enjoy each season as it comes, but I'm very concerned that everything that I want is going to sell out. So before I can even comprehend Christmas, let me just finish talking about the Sparkly Pumpkin. I like to break this in two. It creates so many bubbles and the water turns an absolute vibrant orange colour. The glitter does come off in the water, so if you're not a fan of glitter, don't go for this one because it will be covered in your hair and on your body and in your bath. It also has a little cinnamon stick popping out of the top, so I'm getting a cinnamon scent from that as well. And the sparkly pumpkin is £3.95. So that's it for my Halloween Lush haul. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed buying these products and filming, and I'm so excited to use them. I'm really over the top hyper giddy right now because I just love autumn and Halloween stuff from Lush. Please do let me know down below what products you got from the collection, and if you would like me to do any demos or cocktails, or if you'd like me to do any reviews on my blog, please let me know anything like that, as I love to read through your comments and reply to you all. Also, I would love to know your thoughts on when you think is appropriate to film a Lush haul. Is it too soon, or are you ready to see it? If you are, I'll go shopping next week. I'm actually going to London next weekend, so I'm definitely going to go to the Oxford Street store and pick up some exclusives, and I'm thinking actually of doing a giveaway as well when I film my Christmas haul, so make sure that you are subscribed to my channel so you don't miss that, and I hope you all have a really lovely weekend, and I'll see you again soon.